Let's go to my right, my friend. Can I too commend the government for doing all that it can to deal with this very, very sensitive, as we've seen today. And having served out there on 3 tours, I quite understand where this sensitivity comes from. The question I would like to ask is if this commission is going to find the truth. The likelihood is, as my right friend has said, from the soldiers' side, the evidence is there. On the other side, on both counts, the terrorists on both sides of the divide, it's not. So how are the victims going to get this peace that we all want them to have when the truth is unlikely ever to be found?
Well, my honourable friend makes a very good and important point, and he's quite right. And one of the challenges that we've seen is this balance point that I made a few moments ago. And one of the things that I think is important as we go forward is, firstly, obviously, the records that people have access to are going to be made available in a way that they've not been made before, going beyond what we've done before with a legal duty for the first time on government departments and agencies and bodies. That means there will be a whole range of information for the body to look at. And of course, if people are coming forward with information, that does mean, particularly with the demand-led process, as I said, as I'll be outlining in a few moments, we have a process that means there is an opportunity for people to be able to seek, with an investigatory body with those kind of powers, the ability to look into these crimes that were committed, as I said, but in vast majority of cases, as he has rightly outlined, by those who went out to do harm, by terrorists in Northern Ireland. And we as a government do accept on that point that as part of this process there will be information released into the public domain that may well be uncomfortable for everybody. It is important that we as government acknowledge our shortcomings, as we have done previously during that immensely challenging period. It is also important, as honourable friends have already said this afternoon, it is also important